the most badass thing a friend has done to help you? My friend Christian is absolutely fearless, a bit crazy, and loyal to a fault. He was from a rough situation and was one of 5 brothers. His brothers had a reputation, always getting into fights and whatnot. And since he was the youngest, he was tough as nails. I will never forget what he did. This one time in high school, it was at a party. A lot of people were sitting outside around a fire, and I was sitting next to this girl. This other girl, Jennifer, comes up and starts talking to her and ends up plopping down on my leg. If I were a horse, you'd say she was sitting side saddle. I didn't think anything of it and pretty much ignored her. Not much later, I was walking around the house to take a pee when Jennifer's boyfriend was walking past. He stops me and says he needs to talk to me. He wasn't a friend, but we've crossed paths before. He was one of those rich kids who was always trying to act like he was from the hood, so I didn't like him. We kinda go around the side of the house and he pulls a firearm out from behind his back waistband and holds it like a wannabe gangster, aimed at my head. I was pretty wasted and told him to chill out. No need to be pulling that out. We're having a party. We're all here to have fun. He says he doesn't want me messing with his girl. I tried to explain to him that she just sat on my leg and I wasn't even talking to her, but he wanted to make his point, so I let him. He tucked the piece into his waistband and covered it with his jacket and walked away. As I was walking back to the fire, one of the boyfriend's buddies gets in my way and starts talking smack about me messing with his friend's girl. I don't think he finished his sentence before my friend Christian punched him square in the mouth. And then he turned to the boyfriend, who was reaching around his back, and said, "Don't." The boyfriend froze. Christian looked him dead in the eyes and without any emotion in his voice, told him, "If you try and pull that out, I will be on you before you can get a shot off, and you will be eating out of a tube for the rest of your life." The boyfriend stayed still for a few more seconds before putting his hands up in the air. He did not want any part of Christian. A few other people started suggesting that the boyfriend and his buddy should probably leave, and they did. I found out the next day that the boyfriend ended up going to jail. That night, he was in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven showing off by lifting his jacket, and a cop saw it, I guess. A bunch of squad cars showed up and it turned into a big spectacle.